My girlfriend said, I used your social security number to open store cards. They're offering great discounts. She'd racked up $23,000. I replied, smart shopping. Then I filed identity theft reports with all 3 credit bureaus and the FTC. When the fraud investigators showed up at her workplace with a warrant, I, 32 male, was checking my credit score for a car loan application when I saw it. My score had dropped 180 points in 6 months. Impossible. I pay everything on time, never carried a balance. Pulled my full credit report. There they were. 7 store credit cards I'd never opened. Nordstrom, $4,200 balance. Macy's, $3,800. Target, $2,900. Best Buy, $3,100. HomeGoods, $2,400. Victoria's Secret, $3,600. Ulta, $3,200. Total $23,200 in debt I didn't know existed. My hands went numb. Vanessa, 29, my girlfriend of 18 months, walked in from the bedroom carrying shopping bags. Again. Hey babe, got the cutest boots today. Nordstrom had this insane sale. Vanessa. My voice came out flat. Did you open credit cards in my name? She froze, just for a second, then smiled like I'd asked about the weather. Oh yeah, I was going to tell you about that. See, they were offering these crazy discounts for new cardholders, like 40% off your first purchase. And you have such good credit, so I figured, you used my social security number. Well yeah, but it's not a big deal. I'm paying them, see? She waved her hand dismissively. I make the minimum payments every month from my account. I stared at her. There's $23,000 in debt here, Vanessa, but I saved so much money with the discounts. That's how stores trap you with regular prices. This way we're actually coming out ahead. We? Yeah. I mean, I bought stuff for both of us. That TV in the living room? Best Buy card. Those sheets you love? HomeGoods. You're benefiting too. The audacity was breathtaking. She genuinely thought she'd done something clever. Smart shopping, I said quietly. She beamed. Right? I knew you'd get it once I explained. I'm gonna need you to leave for a bit, going to my brother's for the weekend. Her smile faltered. What? Just need some space to think. You can stay here, I'll be back Sunday night. I grabbed my laptop and an overnight bag. Didn't pack much, left within 20 minutes. The moment I got to my brother's place, I got to work. Friday night, 8 p.m. to 2 a.m., called all 3 credit bureaus, placed fraud alerts on my credit reports. Takes 7 years to recover from this kind of damage if I don't act immediately. Filed formal identity theft reports with Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. Each one required detailed affidavits. Typed until my fingers cramped. Submitted complaint to the Federal Trade Commission through identitytheft.gov. Created my official identity theft report and recovery plan. Printed everything. Made copies. Organized it all in a folder. Called the non-emergency police line. Explained the situation. Officer said to come in first thing Saturday morning to file a report. Saturday morning, 9 a.m., police station. Brought all my documentation. The officer taking my report, Officer Reynolds, was maybe late 30s. He read through everything with this increasingly concerned expression. So your girlfriend admitted to opening these accounts? Yeah, she thinks she was doing me a favor with the discounts. He actually laughed. Not mean, just disbelief. That's a new one. You're doing the right thing filing this. Identity theft is serious, even between partners. We'll open an investigation. Got my police report number. Case officially filed. Started the dispute process with each store. Had to send copies of my police report, FTC complaint, and sworn affidavits stating I did not open these accounts or authorize anyone to use my information. Each store had their own fraud department. Each required phone calls, certified letters, more paperwork. By Saturday night, I'd been on the phone for 6 hours total. My brother Kyle brought me dinner. Man, she really screwed you. Yeah. You gonna press charges? Already did. Filed the police report. Rest is up to the investigators. She know yet? Nope. Gonna tell her tomorrow when I get back. Kyle shook his head. Good luck with that. Sunday evening, got home around 6 p.m. Vanessa was on the couch watching TV, surrounded by more shopping bags. Hey, you're back. How was Kyle's? Fine. Set my bag down. We need to talk. She muted the TV. Okay, pulled out my folder. I filed identity theft reports with the credit bureaus, the FTC, and the police. Silence. Then, you did what? Identity theft reports. What you did is a federal crime, Vanessa. You stole my identity to commit fraud. Her face went from confused to angry in seconds. Are you serious right now? I'm your girlfriend. I didn't steal anything. You used my social security number without permission to open credit accounts. That's identity theft. But I was helping. Those discounts saved us hundreds. And created $23,000 in debt that's destroying my credit score. So, I'm making the payments. Minimum payments on $23,000 means years of interest, Vanessa, and it's still fraud. She stood up. You filed a police report? Against me? Against whoever committed identity theft using my information. I just reported the crime. This is insane. You're trying to get me arrested for shopping? For fraud. We're together. Couples share stuff. Not social security numbers, not without permission. She grabbed her phone. I'm calling my mom. She'll tell you how crazy you're being. Go ahead. She stepped into the bedroom. I could hear her voice rising, muffled through the door. Phrases like being a psycho and over some shopping. She came back out 15 minutes later. My mom says you're being controlling and abusive. She's a paralegal. She knows the law. She says couples can't commit identity theft against each other. Your mom's wrong and not a lawyer. You're ruining my life over nothing. I'm protecting my credit and my identity. You need to find somewhere else to stay. You can't kick me out. I live here. Lease is in my name. You're not on it. I'm asking you to leave. Are you breaking up with me? Yeah, Vanessa, I am. The crying started. Big, heaving sobs. You can't do this. I love you. It was just shopping. I didn't mean any harm. You stole my identity. But I love you. Pack your stuff. I want you out by tomorrow evening. She left that night. Went to her mom's. Sent me approximately 30 texts ranging from apologies to threats to desperate pleas. Blocked her number. Update 1. 2 weeks later, the fraud investigation moved faster than I expected. Detective Morrison called me on a Tuesday. Mr. Harrison, we've reviewed your case. The evidence is pretty clear-cut. We're going to be contacting Miss Vanessa Bryant for questioning. Just wanted to give you a heads up. Okay, what happens next? We'll interview her, see if she admits to the charges. Given that you have documentation of her confession and the paper trail on the cards, we'll likely be filing charges. What kind of charges? Identity theft is a wobbler in most cases. Can be charged as misdemeanor or felony depending on the amount. With $23,000? Probably felony, but the DA makes that call. My stomach dropped. Felony, that's serious. But also she did this. All right, thanks for the update. One more thing, has she contacted you? Blocked her number after she moved out. Good, keep it that way. Any contact could complicate things. That same day I got an email from Vanessa's mom, Patricia. Subject line, urgent, family matter. Derek, I'm reaching out because Vanessa is absolutely devastated. She made a mistake, but you're taking this way too far. She's a young woman who got caught up in shopping, something every woman does. You filing police reports is vindictive and cruel. She was trying to help you both save money. The fact that you're treating her like a criminal over store cards is disgusting. My daughter has anxiety and depression, and your actions have triggered a severe episode. If something happens to her, that's on you. We're willing to meet with you to discuss this like adults. You need to withdraw those reports immediately. This can all go away if you just stop being stubborn. Patricia Bryant, I didn't respond. Deleted it. Next day, Vanessa's best friend Amber started commenting on my old social media posts. Nothing current. Just going back months, leaving comments like hope or happy ruining people's lives and everyone makes mistakes, wow. Ignored it. Stayed offline mostly. Then Thursday happened. I was at work. I'm a systems analyst for a logistics company when I got a call from an unknown number. Usually don't answer, but something made me pick up. Is this Derek Harrison? Yeah? This is Investigator Chen with the District Attorney's Fraud Division. We've been assigned your identity theft case. I need to verify some information. Wait, this was real. The DA was involved. Sure. What do you need? Did Vanessa Bryant have your permission to use your social security number for any purpose? No. Did you authorize her to open any credit accounts in your name? No. Were you aware she was opening these accounts? Not until I pulled my credit report and saw the damage. And she admitted to opening them? Yes. Told me directly, said she was saving money with new cardholder discounts. Thank you. We'll be in touch. That was it. Call ended. That night, I got a voicemail from Vanessa's sister, Christina. Derek, it's Christina. Look, I know things are messed up, but you need to call off the cops. Vanessa made a mistake, okay? She didn't mean to hurt you, she was just trying to help. You're going to ruin her entire life over some credit cards? That's cold, man. She can't get a job with a record. She can't go to school. You're destroying her future because you're mad about money. Call me back. We can fix this. Don't be that guy. Deleted it. My credit card disputes were going through. Most stores were cooperating once they saw the police report. But the damage was already done. My credit score was still tanked. Car loan got denied. Got another email Friday from Patricia again. Derek, since you're ignoring my attempts to be civil, let me be clear. If you don't withdraw these false reports, we're pursuing legal action against you for harassment and defamation. You've destroyed my daughter's reputation by calling her a criminal. We have documentation of you giving her permission to make purchases. We have text messages. We have witnesses who will testify you were aware of her spending. This is your last chance. Drop it or face the consequences. She was bluffing. I'd never given permission, never texted her about any of this, but the threat was clear. They were going to fight. I forwarded the email to Detective Morrison. He called back within an hour. Mr. Harrison, do not respond to any of these messages. They're trying to intimidate you into dropping the case. Won't work. We don't need your cooperation to proceed at this point. We have enough evidence. They're saying they have texts and witnesses. If they did, they would have presented them by now. It's a bluff. Stay the course. When are you questioning her? Monday. We're going to her workplace with a warrant. Her workplace? Yeah. Apparel store in the mall. Don't worry, we'll be discreet. Discreet. Right. Update 2 Monday was wild. I was at my desk around 2 p.m. when Christina called. I blocked Vanessa and Patricia, but not her. You asshole, she was screaming. Police just showed up at Vanessa's job in front of everyone. She's humiliated. I hung up, blocked her number 2. 20 minutes later, Detective Morrison called. Just wanted to update you. We questioned Miss Bryant. She admitted to everything on record. Confirmed she used your SSN. Confirmed she opened all 7 accounts. Confirmed she didn't have permission. She just confessed? She doesn't think she did anything wrong. Kept saying it was just shopping and couples share everything. We explained that's not how the law works. She's being charged with 7 counts of identity theft and 7 counts of fraudulent use of credit. What happens now? She'll be arraigned. Given the amount and circumstances, DA is charging these as felonies. Each count carries up to 3 years. She'll likely get a plea deal, but she's looking at probation, restitution, and a felony record at minimum. My stomach felt weird, like I should feel guilty but couldn't. She did this, not me. Thanks for letting me know. That evening the texts started coming from unknown numbers. Hope her happy, she's crying herself to sleep. You destroyed her life, congrats. She loved you, and this is how we treat her? Everyone knows what you did, you'll never find anyone. Her friends, all attacking me. I turned my phone off. Next morning, Patricia called my work. My manager, Steve, came to my desk looking annoyed. Some woman named Patricia keeps calling, says it's urgent about a family emergency. Want me to put her through? No, if she calls again, tell her I'm unavailable and to stop calling. Everything okay? I gave him the brief version. Ex-girlfriend committed identity theft, facing charges, her family is harassing me. Steve's eyes went wide. Jesus, yeah, I'll handle it. Let me know if it escalates. It escalated. Wednesday, I got served at my apartment. Civil lawsuit. Vanessa and Patricia were suing me for $50,000 for emotional distress and defamation, $15,000 for malicious prosecution, attorney fees. The filing claimed I falsely accused Vanessa of crimes, that I had given her permission to use my information, and that I was engaged in a vindictive campaign to ruin her life after our relationship ended. I immediately called a lawyer, found one through the Bar Association who specialized in civil defense. Her name was Miss Reeves, late 40s, sharp as hell. This is frivolous, she said after reading the complaint. She confessed to police. She's been charged. They have no case. So what do I do? File a motion to dismiss. We'll argue that she admitted guilt, so there's no defamation. We'll probably countersue for legal fees. Don't worry about this. They're saying I gave permission. Can they prove it? No. Because I didn't. Then they have nothing. Relax, I've got this. But I couldn't relax, because Friday things got worse. Vanessa showed up at my apartment. I have a Ring doorbell, saw her before she knocked. She looked terrible, hair messy, no makeup, baggy clothes. Derek, please, I need to talk to you. Her voice through the speaker. I didn't respond. I know you're there, please, just 5 minutes. Silence. They're saying I could go to prison, Derek. Prison. Over shopping. Is that what you want? Me in prison? Still didn't respond. I'll pay it back. I'll pay back every penny. I'll get a second job. I'll sell everything. Just please drop the charges. Can't drop charges. It's up to the DA now. She must have heard me through the door. Then talk to them. Tell them it was a misunderstanding. Tell them we worked it out. We didn't work it out. You committed a crime. It wasn't a crime. It was a mistake. Leave, Vanessa. No, you owe me this. After everything I did for you, I cleaned your apartment, I cooked for you, I made your life better, and this is how you repay me. By reporting that you stole my identity? Yeah. I loved you. She was screaming now. I loved you, and you're sending me to prison. You're sending yourself. Leave or I'm calling the cops. Call them. They'll see how cruel you're being. I called the non-emergency line. My ex-girlfriend is at my door refusing to leave after I asked her multiple times. The dispatcher said they'd send someone. Vanessa heard me. You're calling the cops on me again? Are you kidding? She kicked my door, hard, then again. Vanessa, stop. You stop ruining my life. More kicking. My neighbors came out. Ma'am, you need to calm down, my neighbor Jerry said. He's destroying me. She turned on Jerry. He's putting me in prison over nothing. Cops arrived within 10 minutes, 2 officers. Vanessa was still crying on my doorstep. Ma'am, you need to leave the property. I just want to talk to him. He won't talk to me. He doesn't have to talk to you. You need to leave. But he's ruining my life. They eventually walked her to her car. One officer came back to my door. You want to press charges for the property damage? I looked at my door. She'd scuffed it pretty bad. Couple dents. No, I just want her to leave me alone. We'll document this. If she comes back, call us immediately. Update 3. Final resolution. The trial, plea hearing was 3 months later. Mr. Reeves got the civil lawsuit dismissed within 6 weeks. Judge threw it out, said Vanessa's confession to police proved she committed the acts, so there was no defamation. Ordered Vanessa and Patricia to pay my legal fees, $3,200. They haven't paid it, probably never will. But the lawsuit is gone. The criminal case moved slower. Vanessa got a public defender who tried to argue she didn't understand the severity of what she'd done. That she thought couples could share financial information. That she was naive, not criminal. DA wasn't buying it. She's 29, not 19. She knew better. They offered a plea deal, plead guilty to 3 felony counts, down from 14, 5 years probation, $23,200 restitution to me, 200 hours community service, mandatory financial literacy classes. Her lawyer tried to push back, asked for misdemeanors. DA said no. Day of the hearing I went. Mr. Reeves came with me for moral support. Vanessa was there with Patricia and Christina. All 3 glared at me like I'd killed someone. The judge reviewed the plea agreement. Miss Bryant, do you understand that by pleading guilty you're admitting to committing these crimes? Yes. Vanessa's voice was barely audible. And you understand that this will result in a felony conviction on your record? Yes. Do you wish to accept this plea agreement? Pause. Long pause. Then, yes. Very well. The court accepts your guilty plea. Sentencing came 2 weeks later. Judge gave her exactly what the plea deal outlined. 5 years probation, restitution, community service, classes. Ms. Bryant, the judge said, identity theft is a serious crime. It doesn't matter that you were in a relationship with the victim. You stole his identity and destroyed his credit. That you don't seem to grasp the severity of your actions concerns me. Hopefully these conditions will help you understand. Vanessa cried through the whole thing. Outside the courthouse, Patricia came at me. I hope you're proud of yourself. She can't get a job now. Can't go to school. You've destroyed her. She destroyed herself. She made one mistake. 7 counts. All felonies. Not my choice, hers. Christina jumped in. You're a monster. She loved you. Then she shouldn't have committed fraud against me. They kept yelling, but I walked away. Nothing more to say. 3 months after sentencing, I'm still dealing with the aftermath. My credit score has improved, but only to 630. Still terrible. The accounts are being removed slowly. Bureaus are slow as hell with fraud cases. I got approved for a secured credit card to start rebuilding. Had to put down $1,000 as collateral. Starting from scratch. The restitution? Vanessa's paid $300 total. She's supposed to pay $250 monthly. She's already behind. I can report her to probation, but honestly, I doubt I'll ever see that money. That's just reality. Her social media went dark after the conviction. Don't know what she's doing now, don't care. Patricia sent one final email 2 months after sentencing. Derek, I hope you can live with yourself. My daughter can't find work because of the background checks. She's depressed, she can barely function, all because you couldn't forgive one mistake. You didn't just ruin her life, you ruined ours too. We're supporting her financially because of what you did. I hope when you're old and alone, you remember this. Remember that you destroyed a young woman's life over money. Patricia. I deleted it. Didn't respond. Some people, mutual acquaintances, have sided with Vanessa. Said I took it too far. That couples work things out that I should have just made her pay it back privately. But here's the thing. She didn't ask. Didn't tell me. Didn't think what she was doing was wrong even after I explained it. And when caught, she doubled down. Called me controlling. Got her family to attack me. She never apologized. Never showed real remorse. Just kept saying it wasn't a big deal, and I was overreacting. Even in court, even pleading guilty, she didn't seem to understand that stealing someone's identity, even your boyfriend's, is a crime. The tears were about getting caught, not about what she did. My credit is wrecked. I'm rebuilding from zero. Car loan denied, so I'm driving my old car that barely runs. Can't get approved for an apartment with my score, so I'm stuck in my current place even though I wanted to move. That's my consequence for being the victim. Her consequence? Felony record, probation, restitution. She probably won't pay. Is that justice? I don't know. Some days it feels like it. Other days it feels like we both lost. But I didn't have a choice. You can't just let someone destroy your credit and think saying I love you makes it okay. I've started seeing someone new. Slowly. Her name's Michelle. We've been on a few dates. She knows the whole story. Figured I should be upfront about my credit situation in case things get serious. Her response? Wow, you handled that really well. Must have been hard. First person who didn't make me feel guilty for reporting a crime. We're taking it slow. Really slow. Trust is hard now. But I'm okay. Rebuilding credit, rebuilding life, rebuilding trust in people. Vanessa made her choices. She's living with them. I made mine. I'm living with them too. Difference is, I can sleep at night knowing I didn't steal from someone I claim to love.